I'm Zoe, a high school student from Atlanta. I've always heard about Dr. King's famous speech, but I didn't fully get it until now.
Today we'll be discussing Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech, delivered during the March on Washington for Civil Rights in 1963.
Here we go again, another history lesson.
This speech was a pivotal moment in the civil rights movement. Can anyone tell me why it was so significant?
Because it called for racial equality and an end to discrimination.
Exactly. Now let's watch a video of the speech.
As the video started playing, I felt my eyelids getting heavy. But then, something weird happened. It was like I was there. Suddenly, I wasn't in my classroom anymore. I was standing in a sea of people, all facing the Lincoln Memorial. The air was thick with anticipation. You could feel the hope, the determination.
It's about to start. Dr. King is coming.
And then I saw him. Dr. King, he looked so real, so human.
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
I found myself hanging on every word. This wasn't just a history lesson anymore.
But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free.
I could feel the weight of those words, the injustice, the struggle.
Now's the time to make real the promises of democracy.
People around me were nodding, some were crying. I felt tears in my own eyes.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
His words, they weren't just words anymore. They were alive, painting a picture of a future I could see.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
I looked around. People were crying, nodding, holding hands. It didn't matter if they were black or white. In that moment, they were one. And then it hit me. This dream, it wasn't just for them. It was for me too, for all of us.
Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty we are free at last.
And just like that, I was back in my classroom. But I wasn't the same Zoe anymore. Something had shifted inside me, a new perspective taking root.
Zoe, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here. I feel like I really understood it for the first time.
That's wonderful, Zoe. Would you like to share your thoughts with the class?
Now I understood. Dr. King's dream isn't just history. It's a living, breathing challenge to me, to all of us. It's about creating a world where everyone, regardless of their differences, can thrive together. Dr. King's dream is about equality, justice, and unity. It's not just about the past, it's about what we do today and tomorrow. And I'm ready to do my part to make that dream a reality.